Well, perhaps not. Before I do the last 2 pages of Zombie Punk, the series, I have a new poem here that I just wrote today, so I figured I'd better read it. And that. It's called They Drove Her to It. So I think you'll figure out pretty quickly who this is about. She was the princess Generation X. Could have grown up listening to X-ray specs, but she lived in a manor and was dangled for a crown. She shepherded the children, kept her feelings down while the driver drank. You see, the driver drank. Charles wasn't handsome, but he acted nice. He hid a dirty mind behind his eyes of ice. They told him to get married, and they told him twice. They offered him Diana like a sacrifice, and the driver drank. You know, the driver drank. She gave him her virginity, she gave him a son. He behaved like a satyr while she lived like a nun. She had another baby, he had another fling, while Maggie and his mommy, they never said a thing. But the driver drank, you bet the driver drank. She tried to be good and she tried to look pretty, smiling at the cameras and thinking she looked shitty. Royal rigmarole and a stuffy tribe of Nazis. She thought about suicide and ducked the paparazzis. Yeah, the driver drank. They say the driver drank. You can all join in on that part if you want. She bought a lot of dresses and she took a lot of... Boy, the driver drank. She thought she'd be happy now she wasn't Charles's wife. They gave her no peace and they left her no life. She assuaged her loneliness by going on crusades to save the world's children from bombs and AIDS. Yet the driver drank. I hear the driver drank. Well, Dodie was a chic of the world of fashion. He dressed in silks and he lived on passion. He dated gorgeous models, yeah, he'd been in love before. But his parents said, your girlfriend, she is just a sleazy whore. The driver drank, he said, the driver drank. What's the point of being handsome? What's the price of being rich? A marriage of convenience to some insipid repressed bitch? Dodie's family was ambitious, but he just longed to be free. The day he met Diana, he said, she's like me. The driver drank. Oh yeah, the driver drank. The Al-Fayeds had style. They had a lot of cash, but the British aristocracy still treated them like trash. When Dodie brought Diana home, his father gave a shout, marry us a princess and we'll finally have some clout. The driver drank, the more the driver drank. Dodie took Diana to his yacht for some romance, but photographers kept circling and shouting, drop your pants! He decided he would prove to her that if she was his wife, he could save her from the media destroying her life. As the driver drank, how come the driver drank? He met her in Paris with $1 million ring. He said to her, my lovely bird, with me you will take wing. They stepped into his limo and the buzzards fell to chase. Chauffeur, I'll give you 50 pounds to lose those gets now race. The driver just laughed as he opened up the throttle. His passengers were kissing, so he swigged upon a bottle. They hit the fatal tunnel at 100 miles an hour, and the lovers went to heaven in a blast of hungry power, because the driver drank. The goddamn driver drank.